and I feel no requirement to explain that in any way. Game's very, very good though. You have the same deck building thing, but it's built for cooperative play. And it doesn't have all the like moving around the map and all that shit. It's just like one fight that takes several hours to play. We're going all random 4 spirits. I got the snake again? I just get the snake every time. That's gotta be a bug. I don't know. Max level Sweden is my adversary. They turn Dahan into villages when they explore sometimes. And when they deal damage to land, they add additional blight. Their cities and villages deal more damage. Yeah, mostly they just kill you. Okay. I think basically Sweden is for killing you. But they're only difficulty 8, so it should be theoretically winnable. Great thing about watching a JORBS stream is that I have great taste in games. Well, thank you. On each board, a village is added to the jungle with the fewest invaders. I can have one in this spot because there are Dahan there. Oh wait, no. I don't want to do that because I don't want... That land has at least as many invaders as Dahan. I don't want my Dahan to turn into Swedes. That would be terrible. Put a village here because my snake is good at killing villages that are in its territory. Okay, so what are we looking at? This is the board. I am trying to keep blight off the board. These little circles are blight. That's blight. Currently there is 9 blight that I am able to place on the board before the island becomes unhealthy. And when the island becomes unhealthy, we're going to draw a card that says what exactly happens to it, but we don't know yet. And depending on what happens to it, I'll have like another 12 blight or something that could be placed while the island is unhealthy, just as an example number. And then once that happens, I lose. So that is the like main loss condition, is having too much blight applied to the island. Every turn, the invaders do a card from their deck, and the card will go, first they explore in wetlands, and then it slides over to the left. Then they'll build in wetlands, and then they will fight in wetlands. So right now what's happening is in all of the wetlands on the board, they are going to build, and then next turn, they are going to fight us. And if they deal 2 more damage than we are defending, in those fights, they will add blights to the board. And at the same time, while we're preparing for that, they will have another card going, so they'll be exploring and building in another place, and I have to get ready for that as well. But yeah, that is the general vibe. Sweden is special. If they do at least 6 damage to the land during Ravage, add an extra blight. Alright. And then villages deal 3 and cities deal 5. Usually villages are 2 and cities are 3. So it's going to be harder to beat them by defending against their attacks. But I can beat them in other ways. Like stopping their attacks from happening. So who am I? I have 4 spirits. One is Shadows Flicker like Flame. When you use a power, you may pay 1 energy to target a land with Dahan, regardless of the power's range. The shadows flicker like flame can target all over the board as long as there's a Han there. We have this innate ability to gather one explorer if we make 2 moons and 1 fire in our turn. And gathering an explorer out of this region would stop a build from happening here. So that is a thing I could consider as a priority. But in order to do that, to get 2 moons, I would need to play 2 of my powers, which had moons on them. All 4 of my powers have moons on them, but unfortunately their energy costs are not all 0. And if I go to a point where I can play 2 cards a turn with my growth, I will only have 0 energy still, so I can only play 1 card actually. So one option would be to add a presence up to 3 away from where I am right now, gain 3 energy. The presence I would add, your presence comes from here. So I would take it off of this, which would give me now 2 card plays per turn. And I'd have 3 energy, and then I could play 2 cards. I could use my passive to gather an explorer out of the wetlands. I could also... Interesting, on this board, both of the wetlands are empty other than 1 explorer, so this board's going to be a bit easier to deal with than the other boards. I do something else too. Target spirit may push an explorer and a village from one of their lands. It's slow speed. Replace a city with a village or a village with an explorer. Actually, other than, so there's 1, 2, 3. There are 3 wetlands that only have 1 explorer in them. Other than that, every one of these is going to build, and then it will be explorer, village, city. And it will hit me for 9. I can't block 9? That's a lot. Will be an uphill battle with shadows. Are you saying shadows is bad? I tend to agree. That is my opinion as well. I think the other spirits can hold their own though, so maybe we'll be okay. Alright. Shadows Flicker Like Flame is probably the simplest of the spirits I have here. It is simply bad. Push up to 3 explorers or villages. Here's a complex spirit. A presence track is like a snake that crosses itself. And our special rule is lengthy. But basically, Serpent Slumbering Beneath the Island is pretty weak for a long time, and then all of a sudden you start getting 12 energy per turn and playing 5 cards a turn at the end of the game, if you can get that far. But it's hard to get that far unless you find some sort of card to accelerate you, which I don't start with anywhere here. I have a favorite spirit. If I have a favorite spirit, it is probably the serpent. Turn 1 is like probably the most important turn in the game, so even though we're sitting here with just the starter decks and stuff, I find that I often stare at turn 1 for like 45 minutes. It's kind of like breaking into a Sudoku, where you're trying to... It's like playing the opening in chess if the opening is different, because the board's laid out differently. If the opening was different. Push an explorer or village. Is that slow speed? I feel like I have to... Okay, so this area... Okay, this isn't building, for what it's worth, because it has a disease in it. Disease prevents a build. But that's still hitting me for 6, which is enough to do the extra blight. Why does it say 6 on it? Oh, because that's the level of adversary. Sure. It's like playing chess 360. Yeah, a little bit. Whatever format chess.com came up with, they did not. No. Chess.com did not come up with chess 360. Austin, isn't it like 7 something? Anyway, it was come up. Bobby Fischer came up with that. I've been liking gaining a major power on turn 1 as Snake. And I think I'm down to try that here. Oh, there's a lot to think about with Snake. Snake has a tremendously relevant card here, Elemental Aegis, which defends 2 and target land and all adjacent lands, which is potentially a lot of lands. And because wetlands are first, if I put presence here, next turn I could Elemental Aegis here and block there, 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 and there, which is like 4 wetlands with 1 card. However, Elemental Aegis is only blocking for 3, and they're attacking for 9. So, like, that doesn't do anything, I guess is what I'm saying. Noticeably doesn't seem to do anything. I like a major power, though. There are some really good ones you can hit. Irresistible Call is one of the good ones, I'm pretty sure. So I think we can probably rule out Walls of Rock and Thorn. Because it targets mountains or jungles. And we're dealing with wetlands at the moment, so that just doesn't feel like it does much. Manifest Incarnation is slow speed next turn. That feels too slow. Does the mode I play make it so the snake is always selected? No, I just random the snake every single time. It's kind of wild. Volcanic Eruption feels probably too expensive. Volcanic Eruption is the sort of thing I would like to have after I have Irresistible Call. Irresistible Call seems so good here, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't deal with like any of the wetlands. It is merely helpful for other stuff. Alright, maybe the argument for Walls of Rock and Thorn, if I may, is that it has a mountain and a green on it, which gets me closer to this, which is a pretty nice thing to proc. But I'd still be a long way away from it. I wonder if that's just good enough that you go for it at cost of everything. All right, let's think about that for a while. We can come back to that. River. This is kind of awkward because River Surges and Sunlight really likes wetlands. My presence in wetlands counts as a sacred site instead of just being a regular presence. Usually you need 2 presents to have a sacred site, but here we only need 1. But all of my wetlands on this board are about to explode. So, oops. I think going to 2 energy and 2 card plays should be right. Explorer or a village. Do I have any block here? Nope. How do you even play this game? I don't understand. Do I just have to let them kill me? What do you do? I feel like nobody can deal with a village. I actually feel like Shadows Flicker Like Flame might be my best character for dealing with this turn. And I'm kind of leaning toward using Gift of Flowing Power on it. Let's play another power card by paying its cost and gain an energy. It means that I could use this growth option instead of this growth option, which gets me another power card, which I feel should be good. I'm basically paying 3 energy to get a power card. Why not? No, why not just do this one and then use the other one that lets it gain a mana of power? That makes more sense. Okay, never mind. We'll do it that way. Or somebody else could gain a minor power. I don't know. Sunbright Whirlwind has a really good ability here. After you add presence during growth, push up to 1 Explorer or Dahan from that land. Unfortunately, I feel like it doesn't work anywhere near it. Like, the only land where pushing the Explorer actually does anything is here. Choose up to 5 different invaders in target land, 1 damage to each of them. Target spirit gets +1 range with all powers, and if I target another spirit, they get +1 energy. Does that do something? I don't think I have... It's basically giving somebody an energy. +1 range. Does +1 range do something? Do something here. Remove a city, village, and explorer. And 6 fear. I could like clear this region using this, but it costs me so much because I have to use energy for my growth, so I'm not adding presence. I don't think it can ever be right. We might just kind of be taking 8 blight next turn. Manifest is a lovely thematic card, but its application is so niche. Yeah? Hey, Alice. I don't think I've ever played it. I think making a pusher gather fast this turn is going to be the thing to do. Actually, I think I'm going to like dump everything into this region, which is kind of weird because I have presence in here. But I will deal with the fact that I have presence in here by absorbing the essence next turn, I think. Or then I won't have presence in there anymore. Getting to a point where I'm proccing this every turn seems pretty good. Alright, let's do... Can I just go... Ooh. Can I skip the energy gain? Maybe I can. If I get like a teensy bit of support from other spirits. Building toward 2 damage to each invader as quickly as possible to clear out this big zone that I'm building full of crap and blight seems like a big thing to do. So I'm just going to try to push as much stuff as possible into here at the start. Let's get our, like, center board. Wetlands, sacred sites. And I am going to gather up to 2 Dahan. If there are at least 2 Dahan, add a Dahan and gain an energy. I'm going to wash away. And I want wash away to happen at fast speed. So I'm going to do that by using Sunbright Whirlwind. Sunbright Whirlwind has a card here that makes it fast speed and gives an energy, which is like why I'm thinking maybe I can skip getting to 2 energy per turn to just get up toward 4 card plays per turn to try to get my ultimate going as quickly as possible. 2 damage to each invader feels like it should be strong. But in order to do that, we have to work out what we're doing with Sunbright Whirlwind. So I think usually adding a presence and gaining 4 energy, it makes the most sense on turn 1. Which lets me play 2 cards. But the second card doesn't do anything. Well, if I only actually care about playing 1 card. I think I would probably end up just playing my 0-cost Gift of Sunlit Air to get my passive going, so I can push up to 1 Explorer. But instead of doing that, let's just gain a power card. Major or minor? I think minor, because there are some minor power cards I could find that I would play this turn that would be improvements. So my character cares about purple and yellow. Not a lot of purple and yellow here. This only targets coast. And I wouldn't have 2 blue. I'm going to take Animated Recruit. And I'm just going to add a wild somewhere. And I'm going to throw a thing here. And I'm going to push this Explorer out. There are also these 2 sands, both of which have blight in them. The entire thing's kind of a mess. I want to push this Explorer into here as well. So Wash Away will push that too. You can do it at fast speed. And probably I will be adding a wilds with this. Seems okay. All right. Snake I'm still stuck with. I don't know what to do. Over here, so weird. Like, the ones with only an Explorer are the only ones I can do anything with, but they're also the only ones which Elemental Aegis does anything to. So maybe I'm actually going to leave these two alone and use Elemental Aegis on them. I think Irresistible Call is just a strong enough thing to be worth having. Let's put a presence there. And I could absorb Essence now. Or I could give somebody a minor power. Let's give somebody a minor power, because there are a good number of minor powers that are game-changing here. Minor powers, one thing that they do is help you get your passives working. Probably I give River another minor power. Well, okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Serpent's gonna deal with this. This is a problem. This stuff is all dealt with. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. It's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's not great. It's not ideal. I kind of feel like getting a power card every turn with Shadow's Flicker like Flame is the way to be going. And we want to start looking at major powers like really early. But maybe not quite yet, but like soon. Let's look at a minor power first. This is an example. That is a game-changing minor power. Actually, that might change like everything about all the stuff I've done so far this turn. It's an extremely game-changing minor power. I think I'm going to change which one of these I took to Walls of Rock and Thorn. Because suddenly it feels like hitting this is actually doable now. I could actually do this next turn. It would be a terrible turn. It would be such a bad turn. Because I'd be targeting a mountain or jungle and turn where they are ravaging and wetlands. So probably 2 turns from now I want to plan to proc my tier 2 power. You like the Spirit Island games because it's like going through a roller coaster if it's fine and we are dead. Yeah, that's the game. It's a good game. If I'm going to proc that, it's very appealing to get 2 essence from somebody else. Because this says other spirits with 2 or more absorb presence may do likewise. Who would I like to accelerate the most? I feel like River Surges and Sunlight wants to get to a certain place, but then like they kind of are accelerated enough. And I'm already helping them out probably enough to get there. I think Sunbright Whirlwind might be the thing to accelerate. Oh, but I did want to protect this presence. Well, protect. Did want to abduct it. Okay, so not next turn, but the turn after, you're going to be playing Elemental Boon now. I can also play it this turn. I can actually play it this turn. You're not doing anything else, right? It seems kind of fine. The problem with playing it this turn is I would have to reclaim it to play it again, I guess. Right. This character, we're not expecting the most from them, but they're gonna just do their best. We are going to gather some Dahan into here. I'll take cluster our Dahan so they don't get killed by Sweden's passive. I think that's my turn. I think I have done something here. I just realized there's a secret site there. Oh, yeah. So, you are going to use Wash Away at fast speed. Was I? It feels like accelerating this stuff is really good. If we get to a point where we're doing tier 4 passive, that's gotta be pretty sweet. You would assume. It says a lot of words. Well, it's not that many words. It has big numbers on it. And you get a random, well, not a random element, an element of your choice. So your passive works this turn as well. All right, they have built a billion things in the wetlands. They are exploring the mountains. I don't think that's the worst possible for me. Unfortunately, this doesn't do anything. So I'm not next to a mountain for it. Serpent rouses in anger, also doesn't do anything yet. Favor is called Dio. Let's pull... How do you beat Sweden? They're so strong. I understand. They're so strong. Gonna add a wilds here so it can get explored into. The game says they're difficulty 8, which is like 2 difficulty lower than most of the other ones are at max difficulty. Yeah, I don't know. I'll gather into here, I guess. That's Ghost Doll. That's going to be a problem. Isn't Sweden generally considered the easiest of the original 3? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's easy. They hit so hard. Why do they hit so hard, Twitch chat? A fermented fish? I should have known. So not this turn, but next turn. Because next turn they will be in mountains, so... It's actually gonna ultimate, by the way. But anyway, targeting a mountain with this next turn will actually do something. The important things for Snake to do this turn are get up to 2 card plays and play these 2 cards, I guess. Well, that do. Reach 2 moon and 2 mountains you have, 2 fear, and push a village from target land. Range 0. Can I get 2 moon, 2 mountain? I sure can. So I could go here, and then I could push the village from here to like there. And then that region is done, and this region I also have an eye on. So this board's like doing okay. The other boards, we don't talk about those. But this board feels like it's doing okay next turn. I think Sunbright Whirlwind wants to grow to here to push that Explorer out to deal with that entirely. Nodded. Thanks for the 63 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I think I would push it into here, actually, because once I get to a point where I'm getting 2 fire, 2 mountain every turn, I can blow up a village every turn with my passive. Every time you play Spirit Island, it feels like you're immediately behind the ball and never recover. I usually feel like I'm behind the ball and then I do recover. And I win. I think this time we look at a minor power for Serpent, probably. Minor power could change my turn. Is that correct? I don't have to do this. Well, maybe the actual reason we look at a minor power is we don't have a major power. We can forget if we get a major power. Renewing Boon. Call to guard. Gather up to 1 Dahan, then if Dahan are present, either defend 1 but her Dahan, or after invaders are added or removed to target land, 1 damage to each added or removed invader. Remember when I didn't take the one that moved 500 invaders at the same time? That would have comboed with Call to the Guard. Same Dahan would be destroyed in target land, destroy 2 fewer Dahan, or push up to 3 Dahan, don't care. If your residence is present. Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth has the best elements for me, probably. 1 fear and 1 damage. If it's a sands or wetlands, 1 damage. It doesn't do much. It has decent elements for me. Can't I like take Renewing Boon and then proc my passive this turn? And then also proc it next turn? Wouldn't that be good? Renewing Boon. Elemental Aegis. Oh, the problem is I haven't actually absorbed Essence twice yet. So it's only affecting me. But like, I'm pretty important. I'm a snake. I think I'm important. So I could proc this turn while playing Elemental Aegis. And then turn after, I think I could probably reclaim and just do it again. Is that right? Do I have enough energy? I think I do. I would want 6 energy next turn. I'm so hard with just 2 spirit, my mind boggles. Yeah, I think it's easier with 4 spirits. Give me 18. Give me 18. It just keeps getting easier. Choose a land where you and target spirit both have presence. In that land, remove a blight, and target spirit may add one of their destroyed presence. Can anybody get to here? I think it's only you. Like, it would be kind of better if it actually did something to play that card. Did I see the discussion of the 31 spirit game? There also was a 68 spirit game. The creator released unofficial Sweden level 7. Why would Sweden need to be harder? Look at them, they're killing me. Is removing a blight good? Probably. It's probably fine. Alright. So you're going to Elemental Boon. My snake is going to let snake place an extra presence this turn. Snake is going to go. Okay, because I'm doing this, I don't get to shove the village anymore, though. That's too bad. I want to go here. Have to add presence to a place without blight. My turn's renewing boon. Elemental Aegis. I need to sneeze. I wonder if anyone can deal 1 damage to a village here. Or like somewhere else. Can I come in here? Kind of. Maybe my spirits are just very bad at dealing with attacks for 9. That kind of seems like the issue, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm taking 8 blight. Just like, boop. For Ego Streamer, I got you 8 blight. Boop. Like that. It doesn't feel ideal. Alright, so up here we're gonna push you out of this zone. Actually, this only hits me for 8. Yeah, that's enough. That only hits me for 6. If I could defend 1 there, I would only take 1 blight instead of 2. Dumpster, thanks for the raid. Fear cards, 14. Royal Focus. When an invader card is discarded during advanced invader cards on each board, add a town to the matching land with the fewest invaders. Terrifying. I just want to go in here, but I think I'd like to look at a power card. I'm going to be accelerating this character, which means I want to get lots of power cards I can play. I assume I can play 5 cards a turn eventually. So clicking on the one that gains me a power card seems better than not doing that. And I think I want another miner. Thanks, Dumpstered. Purple is the most important thing, probably. For each Dahan present, choose a different invader, 1 damage to each of those invaders. Ooh. Oh. If there were a Dahan present, that'd be really good. Pity about the Dahan not being here. It does feel like purple is the most important thing to get my passive going. Add a beast in one of target's fairest land, and if they have a sacred site there, they defend for 4. Is that enough block to do something? I think I'm just going for purple. For each Dahan present, choose a different invader, 1 damage to each of those invaders. Does that mean if there are like 5 Dahan present and there's 1 invader, you only deal 1 damage to it? I assume that it does. That seems unfortunate. I think I'm pretty happy using flash floods here. Although I do get to reclaim a card. What does Boon of Vigor do? Give some people some energy. What am I doing about that? Just dying? Just dead? That's unfortunate. It does seem true, though. I wonder if I can max this next turn. I think I probably can. If I play... three cards with yellow and blue on them. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, it doesn't quite work. Like grow next turn as well? I get to play 4 cards. I think I'm not playing Boon of Vigor because I want it next turn. Because I think if I play it next turn, I can actually massive flooding. Oy. Yeah, and I'm not playing Reverse Bounty either. Same reason. Is that my turn? That's not good enough. Is it? It doesn't seem good enough. Han, take no damage from ravaging invaders this turn. Where'd I put this? Here. Replace a village with an explorer or a city with a village. Target sparrow may push an explorer and a village from one of their lands. Yo, you still get to play cards. That's broken. How is this allowed? Wait a second. Cheese Girlings the 4 months. Appreciate it. Just gonna use this to kill that. Probably flipping to Blighted Island next turn, which is fine. That's the thing we're allowed to do, I suppose. A way to deal with this is... Right, I know how to deal with this. How much damage is this dealing? 5, 8, 9. I need to deal enough to kill one village in there. This is kicked. Oh, this is kicked next turn. Okay, so Wall of Rock and Thorn can deal with this, and this is actually the problem. Alright, I think this is okay. I feel alright about where I netted out there. Oh, I was expecting that the top part of this passive would work as well, but it doesn't. Yeah, that's okay. What's the event? On each board, remove a strife. If you can, invaders do +1 damage per land when ravaging and lands with villages or cities. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That means that these no longer work. Is there other stuff going on that makes it okay? On each board, destroy a village or explorer and land with a beast. Nope. On each board, push 3 to hunt from lands with disease to lands without disease. That's unfortunate. All right. Ow. Ow. I'm sorry, did the event make why didn't this ravage? Oh, I'm cascading blight? Wait, what? I'm adding a village to a land. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. We'll go there. That does in fact ravage. Yeah, unfortunately these now blight, which is wildly unfortunate. At the start of each invader's phase, each spirit forgets a power or destroys one of their presence. That's really unfortunate. I don't know, I might just die off that event. Welcome to Spirit Island. Game doesn't fuck around. Game does not fuck around. Oh my god, they went wetlands again. Well, every single one of those has a blight in it. A few months back, you told me that you couldn't get this game because it wasn't available in your country, but it came in stock and is shipping in a few days. Are excited to try it with the wife. Nice, awesome. Awesome. Enjoy. Well, this is problematic. Oh, I have 2 fire. Oh, because that's a fire. That means actually somebody else could have pushed out of their lands. Is there somebody else I would rather be able to push stuff out of their lands? That's brutal. Forgets a power, destroys one of their presence at the start of each invader phase. Not good. They cheesed me. They like Zerg rushed me, basically. Three, 6, 11, 12. Can't push this into there. Okay, I'm not dead yet. But this feels like a pretty nasty blight card. And flipping it on turn 2 also feels not great. So in order for Serpent to ultimate again, I'm going to want to reclaim here. Is that a thing you can do? Like, actually? I get any on that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I don't think Serpent's fast enough. Look at our Ravages. This one's good. This one's a problem. This one's Serpent's dealing with. This one's good. This one's good. This one's probably just exploding. This one's good, and this one I like have a solution for, but it's not like maybe the best solution ever. It does result in 2 blight being put on the island. The bigger issue is how next turn wetlands blow up again. I think a decent amount of the game is decided right now by whether or not this power card lets me ultimate River Spirit or not. It does. That is helpful. Okay. River Spirit has not had a great time in these wetlands. Huh. Alright, I have no idea where I'm meant to grow. But I'm going to reclaim Wash Away. And then these 4 cards hit max of my passive. And that basically blows up everything in here. I need to deal 1 more damage to it somehow. One way to deal 1 more damage to it would be to reclaim with Serpent, actually. Because when I reclaim, I'm allowed to move. Reclaim cards and move my presence. So I could reclaim. I get any element as well. I can move to here, and then I can shake for 2 damage to kill the 2 cities that are going to almost already be fully dead. That's so rough. God, the event keeping these alive, because these would have been clear. But instead they have a blight in them and are full of enemies. Oh, that event. Should have played around it. I don't know if you can really play around that. At least there are a couple of wetlands that are okay. I'm going to come over here, and we're going to assume that somehow we are surviving there next turn, and now I have a sacred site over there that can do something sometimes. Can also remove a blight. Seems decent. Here, try out Covet's Gleaming Shards of Earth. The new stuff isn't on here yet, so I can't. It's impossible. I cannot do this thing. Feels bad. Okay, Serpent. Because I only get 1 energy per turn usually, I can't hit Reclaim and add a presence and play this and this. But do some other things. So I kind of just think I should Reclaim and gain a power card anyway. Because I think absorbing Essence is a pretty good turn. Alright, another problem. I don't have a sacred site I can target my spell from. Is that important? That feels like it's important. So if I'm going to reclaim, I have to add presence. which I guess is fine. The reason I'm reclaiming is so I can move into here to kill the cities, which does seem like a nice little win. Don't have a problem with doing that. Let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh no, my drink is gone. What does this do? Up to 5 different invaders, 1 damage each of them. I can clear this with that. And I don't have to hit reclaim cards this turn. I can do it next turn. I think I should be looking at more major powers. Maybe we take 1 minor power. Oh, there are some really good major powers in this game, though. The thing is, here's the thing, you see. Walls of Rock and Thorn doesn't do anything next turn, right? I won't have energy next turn anyway. I could gain energy. That's kind of cute, but I think it's probably bad. I didn't really find any of the broken major powers yet. Are there any I would even play this turn? It's hard to imagine not playing Walls of Rock and Thorn. As a very good card to play. Is it a very good card to play? It's like an okay card to, it's like fine. I don't know if it's that good. It's like Gift of Constancy, maybe? But it stopped kicking. I have to play something with a mountain on it. Does Gift of Constancy have a mountain on it? Gift of Constancy has a mountain on it. I think that would probably change my turn. I would probably be able to do something with that. Promises of Protection also feels like it would be good. Finding Quicken the Earth struggles wouldn't be too bad. It's a defend that actually blocks for enough. Oh. Sky Scratchers to Shore is obviously really strong too. Let's go for a Mana Power. How about those ones? Yeah, those seem terrible. Chat. Hold on. Mesmerize Tranquility. Lets me ultimate again this turn? Is that a real thing? Bucket YOLO? I'm calling this ultimating, which is, it's not ultimating, but it feels like ultimating. It's really strong. I haven't absorbed Essence from anyone yet. Let's look. Is it like reasonable in any universe for you to reclaim right now? That doesn't feel very reasonable. Okay, let's not reclaim with you. Let's look at a major power card. Maybe a major power card helps me. That says Unrelenting Growth. Oh. I mean, that is certainly a thing I could do. I don't know if I kick any of these, but Unrelenting Growth with Snake is just kind of strong. I already clicked on this, right? And now I'm using a power card. I could undo that. Unrelenting Growth. I kind of have to survive right now. I might just go Infestation of Venomous Spiders. Add a beast, gather up to one beast. For each beast, one fear, invaders give an action to target land. It is a bit less broken, but it's still kind of fine. I think standing in the locations with Blight on them probably makes the most sense, since I'm not going to... So is there any way to reach problem land this turn? No. There aren't that many problem lands this turn. If I stand in the places with Blight already, I'm not going to cascade Blight onto those. ManyJorbs doesn't play Spirit Island? Not on this stream. You're not welcome anymore. I'm gonna make these Dahan take no damage from ravaging invaders this turn, so I take a bunch of blight, but then I kill the things. I might as well play Corrupts, Wither, and Fade, I guess. Is it better to just make them skip their ravage? I think it is. I'm paying 4 to not kill them. I've changed my mind. Ugh, not taking Unrelenting Growth with a snake that's about to pop off is kind of iffy. If invaders are present, 1 fear. If the land is a sand or a wetlands, remove a blight. I hate it slightly less than I felt like I would. Unfortunately, all of the wetlands I can target have 2 blights on them. Is this a thing? This might be a thing. I want some minor power that they can play immediately. Is that even what I'm doing? I think so. I don't know, we'll work something out. Okay. Can you do something about this? Can you do like literally anything about anything? Somebody's meant to do 2 damage to this. Was that you? Who's dealing 2 damage to that? It is you. Okay, so you're gonna do that. Choose up to 5 explorers, villages, or Dahan and push them in as many different lands as possible. That seems useful here as well. So I think I have pretty good cards for this turn. Just going up toward my first extra air seems pretty good. Grabbing a power card and like we can get rid of animated direct route and get a major power instead seems pretty good. Alright, is that kickable? Oh, there's also Flow Like Water Reach with like air, which is really strong. Target Spirit gets +2 range with all powers. Target Spirit may push one of their presence to an adjacent land, bringing 2 explorers, 2 villages, 2 Dahan. And if we have 2 purple and 2 blue, which we can, they can also bring 2 cities. And up to 2 blight. So we can use this to like move problem regions into other places. And also we're going to be stacking things up to blow up with our ultimate here. I don't know if it's worth reading the other ones. It also only costs 2 energy, so it like can be my play this turn probably. Except I need a sacred site to target this from. Wait, how was I ever planning to do that? It only has 1 range. Fascinating. I don't know how I was ever planning to do that. Like, pretty obviously doesn't work, huh? Another question is like, do I need to kill all this shit? Would be kind of nice. Farm. I think what I can do is I can full like water, reach like air onto Snecko. And Sneck can like bring... Sneck can grow to here and then bring the stuff out of here. And then also... No, the growth doesn't work. Oh, we're not growing this time. Okay, never mind. I already placed up presents. Looks like it. Placed it there. Because I needed a sacred site. Alright, but we can bring this presence into here and then shake and kill the two cities. That's okay. That is some sort of a win. Some sort of a win. I'm noticing that playing this actually costs me quite a lot of energy, so I think I'm going to play this instead. I can take a fire for my any element and get the top of this, which gives Sneck 1 energy and Sunbright Whirlwind 1 energy. I assume next turn we're reclaiming. Wait, it doesn't kick! It doesn't have to kick. Okay, okay. Alright. One of the worst parts of this game is sometimes you will be working really, really, really hard to achieve something, and you'll just be feeling like you're going to lose anyway. Sometimes I get that vibe with this game. Does reclaim gain? No, let's put this here. Alright, and your play is this. And you didn't need to play this turn. Oh, so you are kicking out if you want. Kind of all over the place. I think that ends up doing like okay-ish. They're not perfect. Mesmerize Tranquility can hit like... no it can't. Hey main moves, thanks for that prime. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the stuff. Alright, my Dahan aren't going to die there. This is going to be fine. Only just barely though, holy shit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I didn't end up kicking it. That's fine. You are going to flow like water. And you're going to bring another village into here. Oh, I can gather an explorer. Huge. I can remove a blight from here, I think. When I remove blight, it goes back on this card. So there's 17 blight there. Oh shit, I'm about to lose presence all over the island. I forgot about that. Maybe fine. If I target another spirit, they gain 1 energy per card they played this turn. Maybe we give Snake some more energy. Alternately, maybe we give this friend more energy. This has 3, this has 2. It feels wrong to give myself 1 energy to me. I just don't need that much energy for this to be working fine. We're going to reclaim cards next turn and kind of do the same thing that we just did. For like a little while. That's kind of what we do every turn now. And then we get to buff other people. Yeah, let's go Snake. I think Snake does the best job of using things. Just in case somehow it does something, let's go Mesmerizing Tranquility. There. Alright. Now, we get to either forget a power or destroy a presence. I'm actually kind of fine with destroying presence on Snake, because Snake can only have a certain amount of presence on the board at once. And so this lets me accelerate a bit more without having to worry about playing Absorb Essence, which is like, okay. This presence is going to die anyway, so we can destroy that, no problem. I don't think I need this Sands presence for much of anything. I think the jungle presence already kind of covers everything that's doing. And then I don't see why we need an extra presence. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. Does that mean I have to start from scratch? Unlucky. I didn't want that. I didn't want this. And I didn't want the third one of these. Alright. For the rest of the turn, after an action destroys 1 or more villages or cities, add a village to an adjacent land. Can we not? Added is used to the inland land with the most villages or cities. That's going to be there. Also, we can stop this build, I guess. Put one here because that's all going to die. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among its lands gains an energy and may reclaim a card. Oh shit, I got Elemental Boon back without having to... Oh, that's huge. Oh, actually huge. Alright, 2 Blight. But everything dies. What am I clicking now? Oh. I thought I made a village there. Am I wrong? Was that village there before? I don't think it was. Oh, because I killed a thing. Oh. It happens in the fighting phase as well. What are those numbers? You just started watching the series on YouTube and you didn't see numbers on the board earlier. They're just like, it's kind of like a chessboard, has numbers on the tiles. Technically, a lot of things resolve going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But for the most part, it's just ways to refer to the tiles. jungles. The jungles are like significantly more under control than the other stuff. They did just turn some Dahan into villages though. Alright. Y'all ready for this? And then we make a village somewhere. This is great. This is great. Thank you. I love this. Absolutely love this for us. You can... Whoops. What? Oh, it's not the card I thought it was. Jungles are about to be a problem. Let's turn that into an explorer. I don't think I'm dead next turn. If we just continue not being dead next turn until we win, that'll work. Well, I don't know what I was just doing. Did we get that one event? Which one? I got a really bad turn 2 event. This and this were both perfectly defended, and it made them deal 1 more damage. And so instead of clearing the zones, all the Dahan died, and I took Blight. And then the third card was the same region type. And it has put me a long way behind. I feel like it is time to look at a major power with Sneck. That seems pretty clear. I only have 12 Blight available this turn, and that's a problem, that's a problem. This one's nice. This one's nice. That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem, and that's a problem. So, like, that's real hard to deal with. Cities only hit for 5. So if I went for Elemental Aegis here, that actually does deal with 1 thing. And then we're like pretty close to having enough defense there. And kind of close to having enough defense here. So Elemental Aegis could do decently this turn, I guess. I think looking for a major power that isn't Walls of Rock and Thorn would be good. I get Reclaim 1, actually, if I grow. So I can get Elemental Aegis without having to click Reclaim. So what I'm looking for with this major power is a card to play this turn. Trees and Stones, Speak of War. It's not awful. Blazing Renewal, maybe better. Is it kicked? I think it's kicked. To be honest, these are all kind of good. But I think Blazing Renewal might be the best one. I can go Blazing Renewal plus Elemental Aegis. And I have Elemental Boon, so I can kick this. Is that right? That looks right. Bet Bloodrack Plague is no fun. Ah, it's not that bad. Just takes you out for a week. Also, Rock and Thorn could be good next turn, I guess. I'm just wondering why I would ever play it instead of Blazing Renewal at any point ever. Blazing Renewal is kind of a lot better than it is. All right. I'll lose that. Just trying to work out. Like, that's cool and all, but how does this help? This is kind of the Spirit Island experience. Walls had the isolate to stop the town thing. Huh. Did I use that? That's why it was... Okay, I understand what was going on now, at least. I would like to gain a major power card. Presumably, I also want to reclaim. Man, I just left my sands. I can't sleep and never awaken. Unless I'm reclaiming here and I could move a presence into sands. Actually, I could do that. It's actually kind of good. Okay. I mean, it stops 3 blight. Seems pretty good. Stops 3 blight and it gets me set up for next turn. That seems great. Oh, this is fast speed. So another option is just remove the blight before the ravage happens. Okay, let's hold up. Unleash a torrent of the self's own essence. Gains me 4 energy. Gaining 4 energy isn't that bad a turn. It also has a lot of elements on it for presumably some sort of other ultimate. And it might let me ultimate this turn. I think it does. I still need to play Wash Away. Okay, let's just do this. That seems fine. That tile's kinda got a lot of stuff. I do still need the mountain on Wash Away. Probably forget Flash Floods, it just kind of costs a lot for what it does at this point. So your turn is gain 4 energy. Remove the blight from here, so we're only, I mean, we're still adding 2 blight from their ravage, but it's a little bit better. wash away and probably boon of vigor to give somebody some energy. Seems pretty sweet. This is fast speed, and I can use it to deal damage as well. That could be useful pretty soon. Yeah, it feels like if I don't die this turn, I'm not in anywhere near as bad shape as I used to be, at least. Alright, your turn is look for another power to play. I can play 3 cards this turn, so maybe we go for a minor. Or I could go for a major that costs 3 or less. There are minors that work here, though. Let's look for a minor. Target Spirit gets +2 with all their powers. It's not awful. Sap the Strength of Multitudes, just straight up defends for 5. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure that's good. Defend 5 like solves this tile. Okay, so I don't know where I'm putting presents, but we've got that with Defend 5, this with Skip All Actions, this with Blazing Renewal, which actually clears the tile. That was already good. So I still don't have anything going here. I had been planning to Elemental Aegis, but it's kind of looking like I don't have to. And I can reclaim anything, so I could just reclaim Absorb Essence. Oh, I kind of like this turn now. Because Absorb Essence, it's another presence from Sunbright Whirlwind, and gets Sunbright Whirlwind to tier 2, which means we can add a presence from Sunbright Whirlwind, and we're getting close to your ultimate as well now. But you kind of need to do something to these two. Which is harder than I would like it to be. You can flow like water the stuff out, I guess, if you reclaim. That works for one of them, but not the other. What do I do against the other one? Yeah, I'm really not very good at killing cities. We can let this one blight, I guess. It doesn't cascade. It does kill a lot of my stuff. I think I'm down for another sacred site here. Ooh. So you're grabbing Reclaim 1, Absorb Essence, Grow Extra. Where do we place your presence? Maybe over here? Another place we can shake? Or over here? Probably a bit much for us to handle. And if I grab blue, mountain, green. That kicks Blazing Renewal and gets me tier 2 of this. Oh shit, I'm real close to getting tier 3 of this actually. Real close. I am 1 element away. No way to get it here though. I'm counting the any element that I haven't used yet. When I get the water placed, I will actually have enough elements to tier 3 this, but unfortunately I placed the water using this ability, so. Alright, you have to do something about these things. Good luck. My Reclaim gives me a power card. Maybe it'll be really good. I can't fast speed this to do it somehow. No. Fighting Sweden, are we the baddies? Sweden's the baddies. Let's look at a major power. Maybe it saves me. Does this kick? It's virtuous to fight Sweden. This is the only one I can really imagine using. It accelerates me. I don't have that many to Han left alive. Like, it doesn't... The effect that I care about is the kick. The presence comes from your presence track, because that accelerates me, gets me closer to late game stuff. But the actual effect, each Dahan within one of your presence provide defend one in its land, and you gain 1 less energy each turn. That one I don't really care about. I don't have that many Dahan left alive against Sweden. Sea Monsters is traditionally strong, but I have absolutely no beast synergies, so at this exact moment it doesn't feel that good. It is kind of kickable, this game. You start repeating it, it's pretty exciting. Jungles and wetlands. Am I in jungles or wetlands that could be useful in yet? Nope, not at the moment. I think these are just not useful. If I was going to do anything here, I guess I would take Vanish Softly Lift, Forgotten by All, and I would use it to, like, completely clear this territory to prep for next turn, which is okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Do I get 3 cards played? I do. I think that's better than the other things that I can do, at least. And Mark thanks for the 54 months. I feel like Veil of the Night's Hunt isn't doing that great. Nice, so we are flowing like water, reaching like air. We're also going to vanish softly, away, forgotten by all. And we're going to take Gift of the Sunlight Air. Who actually has 2 destroyed presents? You do. Nice. You also do. Also nice. Interesting. What turn are we on? This is turn, looks like 5? I guess that's turn 5. Usually a game is over around turn 8 or 9 at this difficulty in my experience. Alright, so finish playing cards. That's going to be my turn. I think this turn is like just barely holding on, and the next turn we actually start feeling kind of in control. So we're going to remove Blight from there. We're going to Blazing Renewal and put 2 of your presents there. Oh, I didn't kick that. We are going to Elemental Boon you. For blue, mountain, green. Alright. Now you are going to put 2 of your presents there. That was better. That was a lot better. Alright, we're going to defend 5 there. Good. We are going to skip their turn. You know, actually, this does make beasts. So I guess I had a little bit of a combo with sea monsters. I'm still okay with not having gone for it, though. This is a problem. This is just absolute tragedy, to be honest. What a tragedy. Oh well. Let's absorb essence from you. We're going to steal that, which was about to die anyway. And we're going to give you another blue. So if like water, reach like air is kicking. You are now going to move this stuff into here. I'm not going to move the blights because that's going to blight next turn. I don't want it to cascade. The poor little mushroom people. Yeah. Correct. You have identified the actual victims. I can, if I want, forget a power to gain 4 more energy. Don't think I'm going to do that. But I am going to target somebody and give them 3 more energy. Can you start playing lots of major powers? Probably. Or you go 2 more energy for Serpent. Serpent is enjoying extra energy at the moment. Serpent wants to play Blazing Renewal every turn, basically. Kind of feels like 3 energy has to be better than 2 energy. That I used my brain to work that out. Like all by myself. Also kind of feels like your turn's already good next turn, and you don't need more energy for it, so I guess we go for you. have more energy. I do think I'm going to give Serpent an energy here, though. Alright, memory continues to fade to dust. So you are going to destroy a presence. Let's be honest, this presence was dead anyway. You are going to destroy a presence. That presence also was dead anyway. I don't know what to do with the other ones. You can probably destroy this presence. Is that one okay? I think that one might be okay. Oh yeah, we're vanishing that. Okay. Don't do it. Spirits are losing awareness and control of pieces of themselves. Each spirit chooses. We can accept and destroy 2 presents, adding a wild in place of each. Or focus our will toward wholeness, add one of our destroyed presents to one of our lands. Next turn, all of our powers are slow and cannot be made fast. What? Isn't that bad? Love it when the Blight card enables our major powers. Yeah, I was having so much trouble getting destroyed presents. So let's look at next turn. Every single one is a problem. So like, first things first. There's no way whatsoever that I can let you not have fast powers next turn. So you, I think, are going to destroy 2 presents. We do get some wilds on the board. I think I'm planning to Elemental Aegis next turn. God, this is so bad. Let's see, this attacks for 9. That's kind of a lot. It's amazing how many different effects this game has that amount to lose the game. Yeah. Whose turn is this, by the way? I don't know whose turn it is. Is that the water spirit? What is that symbol? The Han deal damage at the same time as invaders. That's a thing. Oh, that's Serpent. Okay. Wait a second. I clicked the wrong button. All right, we have to start again. Resolve. You first. You are going to accept fragmentation. You're going to lose this one and this one, I think. All right. So Sunbright, unless I'm missing something, only has 2 presents on the board total. So if I let this happen, I will lose the game, because if you have no presents on the board for any of your spirits, you just lose the game. So you're going to focus your will. And put one of your destroyed presents back. There is 3 presents on the board for you. This is such a bad event. I kind of feel like you could get away with focusing. think I kind of have to. But Snack is going to have to lose 2 presents, which is okay. Kind of. Look, it's not great. My ultimate, in every land in the game, X damage, where X is the number of presents that you have in and adjacent to that land. I have 2 presents on the board total, so pretty cool. Our beasts destroy explorers. Dahan deal damage at the same time as invaders. Each player may choose a land with Dahan or adjacent to at least 5 Dahan. Invaders do not ravage there this turn. That means I get to cancel this ravage, which I think is a thing I want. I didn't know I needed to put a Dahana here. My bad. Could I have? Probably not. What Lego Star Wars set do I want? I want the Lord of the Rings one. I want Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. Please. Invaders ravage in the wetlands. Ha! No damage. Skip ravage. Ha! What? Oh, it went over here. Okay. They are making an extra village. You can have this one. I'm feeling generous. Oh, they went to Sands. Oh no, all of my Dahan are turning into villages. I still have 11 blight before I die, which is actually like tons. Honestly, that's so much. Alright, let's vanish these softly. What? Remove 1 invader and 1... Oh, okay. I guess the explorer survives. I didn't realize that, but sure. Who has extra range? You do. Yeah, this next turn looks survivable, and the turn after doesn't seem that bad. That is, I guess, the thing about Sweden, is their, like, early game is kind of scary, and then they chill out a little. Trying to set up the best possible thing here. I do have Blazing Renewal at fast speed. Next turn. It just seems pretty good to push all of these out and then kill them all. To me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and then this lets me add... God. Add a presence at one range. We're going to put it here. Seems to be a place that everybody's hanging out. And you also get to add a presence at one range. And I think since you're good at like stealing stuff and moving it into other locations, it makes sense to put you in a location with other things, right? So let's put you here. The land with a town, but not an explorer build. Yeah, it builds a city. Any land with any invaders always builds a town or a city. By default, it will build a town, but if it has more towns than cities, it will build a city. Okay. So those two are already good. These two I have an eye on with the spirit. I need to work out what I'm doing about these and this. And this one is just going to be 2 blight. That's fine. I have made my peace with that. No problem. I don't want to like add presence to the board because otherwise I die. And if I'm going to add presence to the board, I kind of want to put it there so I can get close to this to blow it up. At some point it will be River, Surges, and Sunlight's job to blow it up. This is our last tier 2 card, and then we have 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 tier 3 cards before the game ends. The tier 3 cards are going to start having more zones active at once, though. I just realized I could Blazing Renewal this and one-shot it right now, right? It doesn't die. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. You're always reclaiming cards. I don't think there's a sensible reason to go for a minor power anymore, so let's look for a major power, and the hope is for it to be a good thing to play next turn. Anytime you get unlock the Gates of Deepest Power, you have to look and try to work out if you can kick it or not. I cannot quite kick it. Gates is your dig. Gates is pretty sweet. I'm looking for a card to play next turn. I need something to deal with that next turn, I guess. Talons of Lightning actually works. It's not a very efficient way to deal with it, though. There are better options. I feel like these are all pretty bad. I might actually just take Unlock the Gates. Unlock the gates! The other stuff just doesn't do very much there. If I am not mistaken, my play this turn is basically exactly the same as it was last turn. This one, that one. And you are allowed fast speed stuff. You are not allowed fast speed stuff. Serpent Friend. I would like to tier 2 Urinate again. Actually, I'd like to tier 3 Urinate. Can I do that? Tier 3 Urinate. Probably a Reclaim if I want that. Maybe with Elemental Aegis? Am I going to Blazing Renewal? If I wanted, I could just let them hit me for 8 blights. I have 11 blights. Like, I have stuff to work with still. Do I love it? Like, no, but I could do it. Fire Spirit gains a major power without having to... I could also just, instead of Infestation, I could actually take 2 more Blight there and give Snake another major power. Next turn, the Snake gets 6 energy and 4 card plays. Like, Snake is arriving. We're kinda here. Can I play Gift of the Primordial Deeps? Is that just kinda terrible? You're not allowed any fast cards, right? And you're not allowed any fast cards. So Snake is the rest of my turn before the Ravages happen. So if I would like them not to give me 8 blights, I should probably do something with Snake right now. And Blazing Renewal seems like the obvious thing to do. And if I'm going to Blazing Renewal, I will want to kick it. Which I get kind of for free. I think I can probably gain a power card instead of reclaiming. I think I could also gain 4 energy. I don't know that I want that one. If I go reclaim cards and gain energy though, I get to absorb essence. And absorb essence seems really good because it gets me to 3 of Sunbright Whirlwind's essence, which means Sunbright Whirlwind can gain a major power as well. And we're getting to a point where those major powers can do something? I hope. I don't know. Kind of. Are we? I already saw Irresistible Call, unfortunately. That feels like kind of the strongest one. Next turn, this is already good, this is already good, this is already good. This one's not building, so it's like pretty manageable. This one should be manageable. This one's also not building, so I could deal with that with Sap the Strength of Multitudes, which is doing so much work. And then I think I'm going to move all of these out to here. And then there'll be this one huge place, which will probably blight, unless I skip its action somehow. I love clicking gain a power card. I do love that button. But I'm not sure what it actually does for me this turn. And gaining energy seems obviously wrong because instead of gain energy, I could just add a presence and I would get to this, which gives me 6 energy instead of... It gives me 5 more energy in the turn instead of 4 energy once. It gives me 5 energy every turn. Seems obviously better. So I think Snecko is just placing a presence. I'm not sure where it goes. Maybe to a sands where I can blow stuff up by shaking. Here. Yeah, actually, that's a really good one. Because that deals with that next turn just by using my passive. Angry, but too fragmented to act fast? Try 8 to 10 Blight. 8 to 10 Blight, an easy Swedish solution. Take them directly from the Blight card with your fingers. You will certainly not regret taking 8 to 10 Blight. A+. So many A+. I think we just reclaim. The problem with this, I'm realizing, is that I don't have enough energy to absorb essence. I have to do something else. Does defending for 4 do something? This is 9, right? Actually, defending for 4 does do something. Saves me 2 blights. Okay. So we reclaim. I'm going to move this presence out of the place where it's about to die. I'm going to play Blazing Renewal, and I'm going to play Elemental Aegis. My any element is going to be green. I don't have to Elemental Boon here. By playing Elemental Boon, I get myself a major power. But I don't have to do it. The Bard looks mostly good. All right, sweet. So River can't do anything at fast speed this turn, but I can still blow stuff up at slow speed. Wait, if I push everything in here, I can just kill all of it? Is that true? I don't have range. Stop. What if... Diabolical? What if, yeah, I could just kill this instead, actually. I was thinking, what if I gave Elemental Boon to you to get your... Yeah, but it's wrong, I think. We just look for a power card. River is basically just going to try to upgrade these cards while reclaiming every turn for the rest of the game, I think. Indomitable Claim. Could be useful next turn. I can kick Focus the Land's Anguish. I haven't generally found Focus the Land's Anguish to work super well, but I can kick it. Also doesn't have blue on it, so I kind of can't actually play it. Just take Indomitable Claim. And let's lose... I think River's bounty is maybe done at this point. And so this turn, the play is... Well, we're not going to Indomitable Claim because our stuff is slow speed. So we're just going to ultimate again And then next turn we have Indomitable Claim. There was a very nasty event last turn. Spirits losing awareness and control of pieces of themselves. Each spirit chooses accept this fragmentation. Destroy 2 presents, adding wilds in place of each. Focus your will toward wholeness. Add 1 of your destroyed presents to 1 of your land. Next turn, all of your powers are slow and cannot be made fast. Dissolution threatens. I don't really know what you should do. You're about to get a major power, right? From your friend. Maybe just start jamming energy and assume that I'm like kind of getting a major power every turn now, I think. Wait, I didn't absorb. You're not getting a major power. Oh, fuck. Let's look for a major power then. Power Storm is a very powerful card, which I can kick. Trying to imagine not taking Power Storm right now. I think Power Storm might be my favorite card in the game. You know what the problem with Power Storm is though? I can't play it at fast speed. Huh. I mean, it's all of my elements and incredibly strong. I'm going to take it. What if I pushed a Dahan into here so I could hit things in the jungle for me? Choose up to 5 different invaders, 1 damage to each of them. Use that to kill that or something. Fire Spirit may make a power that says push or gather fast for this turn. There's nothing this turn. Push some more stuff around, I guess. Well, I will, well, I will. Alright, the Elemental Aegis here. It looks for 4. Is that enough? 5, 8, 9. It should be enough. Unless they get +1 damage again. But there's no way that would happen twice in one game. That would be ludicrous. Green, blue, and I can either deal 1 more damage with my shake or I can take 2 fear. 2 fear seems better. Blazing Renewal. Is anybody having trouble like playing cards or anything? Who would it make sense to give a Sacred Site over here to? Everybody has destroyed presence. Actually, no. Not everybody has destroyed presence. Maybe it makes sense for me to get a Sacred Site over here. There's a thought. How close am I to this happening? It's kind of off the side of the board, though. Well, I shouldn't target Sunbright War 1, so it's Shadows or me. I'm gonna go me. Wait, you are going to destroy a presence? Are you going to destroy a presence? Yeah, I think that's okay. You're going to destroy a presence. You're going to destroy a presence. Everybody loses all their presents. Feels bad. What does this do? Cost 4 per player, aided by purple. Return the top fear card to the box during next normal ravage. Each village or city does +1 damage. Can you leave me alone? Return the top card in the invader deck to the box. Can you leave me alone? I have to pay to take 2 extra blight. They are offering me the thoughtful opportunity. This is very kind of them. If I would like, I can pay 16 energy to take 2 more blight. Why? Alright, we're going to return the top card, I guess. I'm not going to take the extra blight. And we're going to add a village to land with that one. On each board. Trade offer indeed. At a beast to jungle without a blight. Fear if invaders are present. Oh. And wilds to land with a Dahan. This is the only Dahan left on this board, by the way. The wilds to lands with the Han are, like, that's legit. That's pretty good. Lands with the Han have to defend 1 per Dahan. Imagine if any of my lands had the Han in them. Alright. We're now to 7 blights left. They've explored the jungles and the sands. I can actually have them skip the explore. It might be okay. It doesn't seem incredible. Is there a way to, like, turn off all of my markers? Look at that. That's a mess. I think I'm going to be able to blow, like, all of this up together, fortunately. Oh, cool. This again. That's great. We're in late game, though. Like, we can do stuff. I want to use Serpent to deal with a Sands somewhere. This no longer actually deals with the Sands if I do it here. There doesn't work either, though. Oh shit. We're getting powerful. Is there anywhere I can actually do a thing? What is this? 5 different invaders, 1 damage each of them. I can kill all of those. Paralyzing Fright skips all invader actions. And creates some fear. Fear is pretty good. Target spirit may choose one of their, I don't know what that says, sacred sites. And land replace each of their presence with bad lands. Replace presence leaves the game. Push any of those bad lands. 3 fear. 3 damage per presence replaced. If we have things, we probably will because we're Snecko. We do damage in adjacent lands as well. Is that good? I don't know. Seems okay. I think I mostly want Mountain, Fire, Moon from here. Paralyzing Fright seems okay. And I don't have to forget. And we will Rouse in Anger. We're going to deal 3 damage to that and push the village out. Reconsidering. No, that's fine. I guess I could push this stuff into here. Not like that. I need a Sands with lots of stuff in it that you are close to. Oh, this is going to die. Late game stuff just gets completely wild. Like, there are so many things going on at once. There are just so many different things I could do everywhere. Clearing Sands with Extreme Prejudice seems right at the moment. Because that clears the Ravage and also stops builds. You can have 3 energy? Seems reasonable. Yeah, I don't really care if that builds. I would rather clear Sands, I think. Empty, empty, empty. empty 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have massive flooding, which is like kind of wasted, isn't it? I'm going to use it here to kill one explorer. It doesn't, I mean, it feels like you could kill more explorers than that with it. But there are reasons to care about killing sands when they're all over all of the cards. Maybe worth it to kill this jungle instead, actually. Since this sands isn't ravaging in a relevant way anyway. Alright, I survived that turn. We're getting into late-ish game. I'm still at tier level 2. There are like 4 more turns. There's a power storm turn, it looks like. I look forward to finding out what that will do. Snake doesn't have to reclaim. Alright, I mean, let's just look at the ravages real quick. There's this. That's it. Alright. So I could use Paralyzing Fright for this, which is kind of, it feels extreme. I could also just reclaim Blazing Renewal. Yeah, that seems way cooler. Okay. So we reclaim Blazing Renewal. We push all of this stuff into here, and then we Blazing Renewal it, and everything dies. Not quite everything. Very nearly everything. No, I think I'm going to Blazing Renewal to kill all of this, and I will use Paralyzing Fright for that. So, how? I don't actually have that much energy. Kind of down to go over here and mess these people up. Oh, somebody has to deal with that next turn. Okay, maybe Snake goes over here so I can skip their turn. And I am assuming that this is good. Gaining 4 energy seems kind of reasonable. How do I get to there? Shoot. Ah, we can work something out. All right, so I'm going to actually do this. Gain 4 energy. I have 11 energy. Snake is online. We go Blazing Renewal. We go Paralyzing Fright. We go maybe Renewing Boon. It's elements that I care about. Oh, Absorb Essence. Worth playing. I need more green. Is this kicked? Yes. Is this kicked? No, that's fine. Oh, should I have Power Storm? Yeah. Whew. Oh, this turn's fun. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but Something is. So I'm going to go. We're going to reclaim here. That's fine. You can't power storm innates now. I don't think. Power card, yeah. They're a major power. Have 7 energy. This might do something someday. So my thought here was, if I play that's 3 4 5 6. If I absorb essence twice on you using Power Storm to absorb essence twice, I can kick unlock the gates of deepest power, which says target spirit may now play the major power they keep by paying half its cost or forgetting at the end of turn. It gains all elemental thresholds. Target spirit gains a major power by drawing 2 and keeping 1 without having to forget another power card. So we're gonna get a kicked power. I kicked a major power on Snake by doing this, is the idea. I know the synthesizer, why don't I use the synthesizer, which is the sound of the future? Oh, I didn't realize. My apologies. Apologize to my fans. I think I keep looking for major powers. Although, honestly, your stuff's pretty good already. There is cast down to the briny deep here. You always have to look when there is cast down to the briny deep, I feel. It's hard for me to get 4 mountains. But not impossible? Oh, maybe now I just cast down this turn? No, there's no way. I can't do that. Can I? No, I don't think so. No, that seems too hard. Pyroclastic Flow, maybe? Has some of my elements. There's Entwined Power, but I can't kick it. And I think if I can't kick it, I don't take it. Who needs board E anyway? So we go Power Storm, Flow like water, Reach like air. I can't kick this. Yet. Shit. No, I actually can't kick that. That means my strategy is not working. Well, I can like Indomitable Claim or something. I guess it's fine. What does it even do? It would be really nice to actually deal with the sands so they're not ravaging next turn, because next turn they're going to ravage and all the jungles are going to ravage. Like on the one hand, I'm having a really fun turn here, doing some strong stuff, etc. On the other hand, next turn, I'm like just gonna fucking die. So maybe actually worth thinking. I like kill that or something. This is range 1 from a mountain. I want to hit a sounds with it. I'd like hit there if I could be next to there. Maybe I need to kick this. If I have to kick this, it means I'm going to absorb essence from you, which means I can't kick unlock the gates. Let's just stop trying to kick unlock the gates. Like, just don't. Just don't try to do that. Simply do something reasonable instead. I don't know. You don't have a reasonable thing to do other than that, to be honest. What reasonable thing do you have to do? We could do something with that. This has 3 range. Oh, sure. Which means I don't need Blazing Renewal anymore this turn. What do I do instead? And it feels like I want to play it anyway. Already click this. I guess I go Renewing Boon and kill a Blight. Am I really not going to play Blazing Renewal this turn? It feels wrong. No, I want to play Blazing Renewal. Fuck you. Leave me alone. What is wrong with this character? It doesn't do anything. Alright, that's fine. So I think what I'm actually going to end up doing is like absorbing essence twice from... Honestly, maybe you. So that you get to place another presence. God, that's so miserable. I have to absorb presence once here. Alright. It's all so weird. It's all so weird. Why am I pyroclastic flowing? It doesn't do anything. Was it to kick this? Ooh. Do I get to... You gain 3 and I get to Blazing Renewal twice. Oh. So I don't even need Flow Like Water. We're back in business. But only if I kick Power Storm. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need this. Have I tried SNKRX? I don't know what that is. You just wrote a bunch of random letters. Like what that isn't a word. What are you doing? Pull it together. This is serious. Sweden is at the gates. I think I have made some sort of a turn here though. Sounds like a radio channel. Disgusting. If there were any Dahan, Rep Wings and Sunlight could be okay. There are 2 Dahan here. Maybe go Rep Wings and Sunlight. Jungle Hunger is okay. I do have some jungles. Didn't know this stream was consonant phobic. I'd like to apologize to my fans. This shit again. I'm stepping away from the internet for a while to think hard on what I've done. Okay, I'm back. I want to play this. I kind of don't want to play this. I might just like never want to play that. What if I just never play it? I think this turn's fine. Let's find out what it does, because I don't know. So, first off, really not a clue. Is this kicked yet? It is. How about who is missing 2 presents? What if you presents there doesn't work, it's too far away. What if you had 2 more presents? No, that doesn't work either. Can nobody target that? What if you had 2 I need to read this. In a single land within 2 of your presents, target spirit. Oh, it has to be within 2 of my presents. Oh shit. Well, we can hit this, but I guess we can't actually hit that. Uh-oh. I would also like to note that Paralyzing Fright has a range of 1. So this entire thing just doesn't fucking work. Alright. Alright. Different idea. Different idea. What if we do use this? And the reason we use this is to bring one of my presents closer and give me more range. Bring this presence to there, actually. Okay, so first, you can move that presence to there. Now, Blazing Renewal on... Whose stuff do I want to steal? Your stuff. Blazing Renewal on you. You go there. Beautiful. This stops that from happening. Everything is completely normal, as you can see. This is a normal turn so far. We wrap wings here and airdrop some Dahan over there to kill that. Sands are looking pretty bare at the moment. I am going to... Let's see. Can't be green. Having given you presence over here, I'm now going to absorb it. You need yellow? Yep, that seems reasonable. Oh, giving purple would be nice. Wait, I want to do that before I play Paralyzing Fright, actually. You know, purple. And it doesn't really matter what else. But it can't be green. It can be... Can't be moon. Can't be fire. Oh, it's easier if you look here. I need 2 of each of these. I'll go blue and mountain. Let's absorb your essence. You can have a claw. Mesmerize Tranquility, I don't think does anything. This is kicking now? Beautiful. That is a lot of fear, holy shit. Power Storm, kicked. Target may repeat up to 2 other power cards by paying their cost. Once this turn, target spirit may repeat a power card by paying its cost again. So we can repeat Absorb Essence on you. Stealing. Yeah, I guess we just steal that. Now you have kicked, unlock the gates of deepest power. Snake. He is allowed to look at 2 major powers, take one of them, and then play it kicked. Their presence may count as Badlands and Beasts. Decide per action. They cannot move. Do both of these kick? Oh shit, neither of these kick. Do I have any element left? I can't tell. You know, if I wait until slow phase, I will get any element, and I can kick this. And no beasts are present. Add a beast, otherwise plus 2 damage and push up to 1 beast. 1 fear and destroy an explorer or village in adjacent land with a beast. This is probably okay somehow. Oh, they do kick automatically. Oh, you're right. I think Angry Bears is better. I guess the thing I don't like about Angry Bears is that it doesn't... It doesn't give me tier 3 on that, which is a thing I would like. Okay, so we'll settle then. Is that just dead? What? This is wild. Well, I don't have to forget anything. And then I can play it for 2 energy right now. Which I want to do anyway to get green. And then also, incidentally, how close am I to kicking that one? Kinda close. I can play 2 other things again. And I think probably going Blazing Renewal on this would be good. So you do that. See how there used to be stuff there and now there isn't stuff there? That seems okay. And they're about to ravage, but they're skipping all their actions. Do that. They will build a village, and then I will shake and kill it. And unless they explore into sands again, every sands will be clear. Oh, except for that. Well, that's because I didn't do this, I forgot. I can gather an explorer somewhere. Yay. Really don't have many options for where. I guess here. Here, that jungle. Oh, that is not a sacred site. Alright, so this doesn't actually do anything. Cool. Target sphere gets +1 range with all their powers. Hi. A +1 range with all your powers. Perfect. I could pay 1 energy to kill this. I've had worse ideas. I have 2 tier 2 fear cards here as well. I mean, just getting all of the jungles and sands on this board cleared seems pretty sweet. Nah, I'll go for 4 energy though. I could forget a card to get another. No, I'm good. All right. You are losing a presence. You are losing a presence. You are. You have fucking. How about you forget a power? And you could probably also forget a power at this point. I guess I'm destroying a presence. What's the event? On each board, remove a beast from a land with blight. Remove a wilds from a land with blight. All right. Each land with a disease. I don't think anything has a disease. Each spirit may add a Dahan to one of its lands with Dahan. Do I have lands with Dahan in them? So I have like 2. We got remove 2 explorers or villages from a land with Dahan. So jungles, each player, 2 explorers or 1 village. Jungles and sands are the ones I actually care about. I think the thing to do is just clear this. Defend 2 in all lands. All right, great. Oh, not so bad. Sands and wetlands. Oh my god, so many sands. So many sands. Fortunately, they were empty before that happened. You draw that fear card and you're consistently just like, dang, I wish I had any Dahan left. Yeah, you know, the Dahan, they're trying their best. So now I am getting to place one of these presents, which is nice. You can take any elements. Yeah, I guess. I guess we just go to 12 energy next turn. That seems pretty good. I don't know. I don't hate it. I can kick this. Push an explorer. I'm not sure I understand what this does. Shall we just find out together? Oh. I historically enjoy spill bitterness into the earth. Kind of kills everything. Like I could play it here next turn and kill 1, 2, 3. Instruments for Sweden. Can I kick it though? It is very good. It isn't any of my elements. I guess I'll take it. Fine. Oh, Snecko's allowed to be Badlands. I bet there's a way to use that cleverly to my advantage. I'm not sure what it is. Can you even target? I do this. Was it good? I don't know. Didn't seem that good. The thing I did. I actually could kick instruments if I wanted. Can hold control on something? Ult on something? What do I do? Ravage this turn for 30 damage. So I can't actually Indomitable claim that. Well, I can, but it would still blight. Seems a bit extreme. Anyway, Jungle and Sands Ravages. One, two, three, 4, 5 to care about. I wonder how close I am to rousing in anger. I feel like when you rouse in anger, the game starts ending pretty quickly. I have 1, 2, 3 moons. I don't really have any energy this turn. These two are both kind of bad. I guess this one is going to be regrowth, and like this will be Indomitable Claim or something. I don't know what I'm doing about that. I guess I can Infestation it. I guess I've decided not to reclaim there. That's fine. Infinite Vitality deals with stuff pretty well. Strangling Firevine isn't bad. I was gonna take Infinite Vitality. Let's not complicate things. Is it time to give up and unlock the gates? I think it is. It did well. It did well. It did its best. So this is just a cheaper way of doing Infestation of Venomous Spiders, basically. And that's now dealt with. If I go here, I can reclaim 2. I think I need 12 energy. We can move something somewhere. So Blazing Renewal will deal with this. I guess I could Paralyzing Fright. I could also just double Blazing Renewal. It does feel like the best card I have. The way I double Blazing Renewal is reclaiming over here. Which is like I should probably be doing anyway. Doesn't feel like I have an incredible turn otherwise. More major powers. Yes, yes. Draw towards a consuming void. Would I like to draw things toward a consuming void? Kinda. That seems pretty good right here. I guess I could read what the other ones do. None of them look kickable, really. Vengeance of the Dead is... I mean, the thing that does is strong. I can make it happen. I kind of just want to play Draw Toward a Consuming Void, though. Draw toward a Consuming Void and a place next to 2 sands. Kills a bunch of other stuff. Sure. Let's lose... I'm never using this. I was going to Power Storm so I can double Blazing Renewal. Whatever, I'm into it. Oh, I've just realized I could Consuming Void. It has range of 0, but I could give myself +2 range, and then I could Consuming Void somewhere where I didn't have power. Fascinating. Does that say gather on it? Oh shit, it does. Alright. It's now fast speed. I think that's good. I honestly don't even know if that's good. Wait, so we're going to double Blazing Renewal. So that deals with that as well. I need some way to deal with this. There are really a billion different ways to do it. Elemental E just does it. Oh, I need a way to deal with that. That one's actually kind of real. Blazing Renewal there. And then Infinite Vitality or something? Sure. Fitting to have a sorrowful Swedish song at this point in the game. I'll have no expressions of sadness for the Swedes. They have chosen this for themselves. This should be good. Song ended. Nice. Good. I get one more card. Make it a good one. Have I played this game? I don't think I've played this game. Now I have. I'm pretty sure I haven't actually. Alright, cool. We have found the appropriate moment. I was going to deal with this by dropping the Han on it. Let's just gain a minor power. Oh. Wait a second. Not good. Well, it still doesn't kick instruments. I can make it kick instruments. Oh wait. Oh wait, okay. Add presents. Presumably here is time. Change my mind. What did I just undo when I pressed undo? I don't know. Let's grab wrap wings, wrap some wings. So I believe I'm now looking at everything. I can still Indomitable Claim if I want to just, like, expand. It doesn't really do much other than that. I don't really have tons of energy. Is it my turn? Is this okay? Look at my passive utilization on these characters. That's some good shit right there. All right. I am pretty sure this will do something. You can play more power cards. Don't wanna. You are allowed to do this at fast speed. I'm allowed to deal 15 damage. There's some way to like, I don't remember what it is. There's some way to, what have I just done? There. Alternately, I could completely clear the tile with Blazing Renewal. No, I think this is fine. Alright, Power Storm's targeting you. Gift of Nature's Connections targeting you. You get 2 yellows. I'll have a blue. Thanks. We're going to wrap wings and send these to here. We're going to absorb probably your essence. It's fine. You can have another purple. Oh shit. Where'd the jungle go? All the stuff's dead. Whoops. Also, my secret site doesn't exist anymore. All right, okay, so there were some issues with how I decided to play this out. I need to infinite vitality this first. Also, I think just overall Draw Doors Consuming Void is not good here. I'm fairly sure it's just negative for me. So what if what if we just didn't do any of that? You know what? It tried its best. It tried its best. How much stuff do you have? All right. We're going to draw toward a consuming void here instead. Yeah, that'll be better. You got 2 yellow. It is now kicking. It is now kicking. This is going to kill everything around it. That is also going to kill everything around it. Before I play Power Storm, I play Absorb Essence on you. You gain a orange. Now this is kicking. I already played this once. Can't fucking remember. Yes, it's there. It also goes here. Okay. I can play Absorb Essence again. I don't know what's happening. Have a moon. That doesn't die. Your thing goes at fast speed. Blazing Renewal on you. There. Consuming Void at fast speed. Alright, I feel like this board's doing okay now. Yeah? Yeah, that board seems okay. We've pulled it all together. We're gonna airdrop there. I am able to stop another Ravage from happening, but there aren't any. So that's weird. Just gonna use it for fear. First time properly tuning into a Spirit Island stream, you assume it's the same as the board game, but solo rather than collab with multiple players. Well, I mean, whether you play it solo or collaborative is up to you, I think, right? I'm going to forget that power because I have never played it in my life. Man, next turn was going to be the one where I would have played it. Wait, I think that's actually true. Ah, the game might be over, actually. Nobody needs this shit. Isolate target land? Who cares about isolating all land? Not me. Miss me with that. What you got? On each board, remove a beast, add a disease, discard the top minor power if it's fast. Add a blight, have 8 blight to work with. Invaders and Dahan have -1 health. Okay, that'd be like fine. Or you can remove blight sometimes, and invaders have more health. The other one costs 12 energy. I'm fine with taking a bit of blight. Remove a beast, add a disease. I get to choose where the disease goes. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. So I can like stop that from building? That seems pretty good. That's all excellent. Dodged the blight. Oof. Dodged the blight. Dodged the blight. Only 1 blight. Each board with 4 or more villages or cities and 4 or fewer Dahan, add a blight to land without Dahan. Wait. Oh, I didn't read all the way through. Well, that is terrifying. Each player may gather and explore a village into coastal land, defend 2 in all coastal lands. An explorer or a village. I don't know. This is all like fine, right? I did not click the right ones. Those were not the right ones to click. My bad. So the fancy card that I used, Instruments of Their Own Ruin, when kicked, makes it so when they ravage, they deal damage in regions around the region that they are in, instead of the region that they're ravaging in. That seemed good. So did that. Alright. Yes. Yes, big fan. This is the first game I found where TwitchCat cannot backseat me. Oh, there are people who can backseat me. I mean, I prefer when they don't, but there exist people who are able to. We're in cleanup mode now. We have only 2 turns left. So I do have to clean up somewhat rapidly from here. I need to be good at a game to backseat. Yeah, I think the struggle is just like seeing what's happening, probably. I have to actually kill them somehow. Which isn't a thing I did yet. The fuck just happened? This fire is being used right now. Oh. I can use it again! Sweet. I'm not kicking this properly. How about... Yeah, once we get to like 3 tier 3 fear cards, we probably just win. You would hope. I'm getting some amount of fatigue. This game has been running for a while. Well, that board's doing well. This board has a very large stack of things right there. We can kill them pretty quickly, though. We care about sands and wetlands ravages. So there's that ravage, and there's that ravage, and everything else is fine. I can't really add presence anymore, so I guess I'm going to be reclaiming and grabbing a power card, probably. So I get a major since I have 17 energy. I just saw Angry Bears. Iron Flood's kind of expensive, but it also kind of does the job. Yeah, I reshuffled the major deck. Absorb Essence doesn't do anything anymore, right? I absorbed all the essence. It has all of my elements. That is the thing that it does. It's fine. We'll keep it. I've decided I don't care about that one. What's the range on this? Was that one of my moons? I need 5 moons. Hold on. If I was trying to ultimate, I would play I guess like that, because the ultimate costs me 7. Alright, I can ultimate this turn. Did it do something? I feel like if you can, you have to. And if it doesn't do anything, it just doesn't do anything. Could I play better cards, though? I would love to play better cards. I don't know if I can. This Ravages for 22. Indomitable Claim blocks for exactly 1 less than I need. Add a beast, gather a beast, 1 damage per beast. Push beasts if you have things, do other things. Terrifying Nightmares is back. Ideally something we could kick. Can't kick any of these. I'm just going to honestly forget it. We do this, and we airdrop, and that gets us to 25 block. A little bit ludicrous. Imayashi. Those are all of my powers. Pick a minor. This makes 2 fear. It's pretty good. I was going to Blazing Renewal this, I believe. Kills the city. Yeah, it leaves 1 explorer, and then it dies. Kicking. Of course it is. I don't even think I need Elemental Boon. Alright, that's both of the Ravages dealt with. Both of the Ravages. Yikes. Does this make fear? Oop. Does this make fear? Sure. And this makes fear? Okay. I'll just make as much fear as we can. And you. Do I have to do this? I can draw toward a Consuming Void again. Love doing that. Yeah, let's do that again. Is it very different from the board game? It's exactly the same. It doesn't have all of the spirits yet. So. I want to try to kill all of their cities, because their cities are the things that are keeping them in the game at the moment. Ooh, that is a big elemental aegis. You have a minor power. Oh. Well, that seemed incredible. I can play it immediately. Sure. So I have to gather stuff out of sands and wetlands. Alternately, I could gather things into sands and wetlands, apparently. Yeah, let's do this maybe. That consolidates them at least. You got some moons. Click a fire. Get a fire. Get a green. And you get another moon. Oh. We might win before it goes off. That's the worst part. You have to. Can't fail to find. Unlucky. Well, the board's looking a little bit less full. Is there anywhere they're building a city? Nope. Is there anywhere they're building anything? Burger links 55 months. Click an element to gain it. You got another one? Any? I thought I already took both. Gather and Explorer. Come over here. Why not? I feel pretty good about like I feel like that was a pretty bad blight card to flip, and I did completely fine. Each board add a blight to land adjacent to a land with blight. Creatures may prevent this on any all boards by destroying 2 presents from each board to be protected. I sure don't have any presents left on the board. I mean, Yeah. Whoops. Added a Han to an inland land with the Han. Alright, what happens? We remove an explorer or a village from any land. None of that. None of that. None of that. Explore, remove a village from there. Each player adds a strife in a different land with at least 2 invaders, and each invader with strife deals damage to other invaders in the land. Each player adds a strife to a different land with at least 2 invaders. Yeah, I think that wins. Before Snicko ultimates. Feels bad. Each player removes 2 explorers and 2 villages from land with beast or... I didn't read the rest. That. They sure don't have as much stuff as they used to. GG. There are no cities on the island. Really bad first 2 turns, and then Snack came online. GG. I am now... I think that's like 5 in a row. Yeah, it's 5 in a row. The last one I played was like half a month ago, but pretty cool. I seem to have gotten my shit worked out. We had Sweden twice, Brandenburg, Prussia twice, and France once. Shadows. Like I haven't played this one in a while. Shadows flicker like flame. Serpent slumbering. Sunbright whirlwind. And river surges in sunlight. Against Sweden. 6 win. Really bad turn 2, but bounced back off Serpent. Scaling. GG. Thanks for tuning in today, everybody. It was a cozy 9.5 hour stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to stream some Slay the